Hello, Tolleson residents. I'm your mayor, Juan F. Rodriguez. I'd like to welcome you to another episode of the Taste of Tolleson. It's a series where we celebrate and highlight local eateries right here in your downtown Paseo de Luces. Today, we're at Fuego Bar and Grill. It's located here at 9118 West Van Buren Street. Let's go inside and get a closer look. All right, folks, well, welcome inside to Fuego Bar and Grill. I have the honor of being joined by a lifelong friend, Jose Diego Espinosa. We kindly know him as Diego. We've known each other, for 3-4 decades now?
At least.
Yeah, a really good friend of ours. And so, Diego, I know that this building and your commitment to this community has been very strong. You have a strong tradition, a connection that dates back many, many decades within your family. Tell us a little bit about not only your personal connection, but maybe your family, the building, the history that makes Fuego what it is.
Right. So, first of all, welcome. Bienvenidos a todos. As Juan mentioned, there's this very strong connection. So in the building that I currently call Fuego, it used to be known as the Wagon Wheel Bar, if you remember that, way back in the day. And the significance of that, it was my great-grandfather's, which was, I think, is incredible to me. And where the name Fuego came from was from the passion that I had to revive the business. And so, being that it was Fuego, I had to ensure that we can carry the family name. And so what you see on our table today is recipes that date back to my great-grandparents and through here. And one of the things that was very vital to my great-grandfather that I remember when he was here, and he had Fuego, or a wagon wheel, if you will, is that he always gave back to the community. I remember stories from people that have walked in years ago that say, you know what, your grandfather helped me by letting me sleep here at night, because they had nowhere to go, or he would feed us when we had no food on our table, or he would drive to the fields when at the time when the Bracero program or the agricultural community was very vibrant, he would go and take them burritos for my great-grandma, my abuelita. So it's very important to me, and I continue to carry on that legacy to help our barrio, Tolleson, to make sure that people have the support from a small business like us.
Wow, that's excellent. I mean, it's really clear that you come from a foundation of community service, dating back to your grandma and your grandfather, your nana and tata, as we call them.
Yes.
I can tell you that you've done a tremendous job with the building. I remember the wagon wheel, and you have put in a lot of money, a lot of sweat and tears into making Fuego look the way it does. It's a beautiful facility. But along with that tradition, I noticed that you've also carried on the tradition of community service. Through the years, we've had the honor of having you serve as one of our council members. You've also served as one of our vice mayors. And most recently, you were elected successfully to the House of Representatives, and you represent our district here in Tolleson, Arizona. So tell me a little bit, what drives you beyond your nana and tata? What's that inside Fuego that you have that drives you to be so committed to our community?
Having the opportunity to serve at the city council and having some great mentors along the way really paved the path for me to what we can do, and the sky's the limit. And having the opportunities to, again, work like individuals like yourself, mayors, former mayors, and city council members, one thing was prevalent, that if we unite, we can do anything is possible. And so I remember there was a time specifically when we were needing a fire station and a fire truck. And so we went and we put our heads together and figured out opportunities of where we can bring those together. And we made that happen. And thanks to your leadership, look at us today. We're doing that. And at the state level, it was a big jump for me to leave the city council. It was a very scary situation, but I jumped.
I remember.
And it was like overnight decision, and I said, I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna see what comes of it. It's been an awesome transition to see and break doors down, where at one point people would say, I can never do that, or Diego Espinosa, I want to go to for example, a college for military school, a very prestigious one, and an individual was trying for months and months and months and couldn't get anywhere. And then we turned around and we had the contacts, thankful because of my position and many other contacts that we made. This individual from Tolleson was able to do that. Having bridges that we can now say that we're in the game to get a bridge in Tolleson so we can alleviate some of the I-10 traffic, and other resources that I think have been able to bring to Tolleson. That's just been incredible to me. And again, it's continuing that lifelong legacy of service, not for me, but for our gente.
Excellent. Well, thank you for that, Diego, and thank you for your service. Again, Diego's been a long-time servant. He's probably served our community for the better part of 2 decades now, along with being the proprietor. And he continues to do that. Matter of fact, we're right in the middle of the toy drive around the holiday season. So as you can see, there's a bunch of toys that have already been donated, and I'm sure many more will be donated by the time the deadline gets here and we start our holidays. Talking about the holidays, we can't talk about Christmas without talking about tamales. I know you guys got some really good tamales. I'm not ashamed to say I've had a couple dozen. But why don't you tell us about your tamal spread and you know the different types of deals that you have here coming in the holidays?
Yeah, so thankfully, you know, I've been able to partake with my great nana and my nana and my mom, and we bring those traditions to Fuego so we can bring this to the community. And today, one of our plates we have is our chile relleno and tamale. Everything is made from scratch here every day. We're here bright and early in the morning, putting the items, the ingredients together to make what Fuego can put on the plate today. So we have a red chili tamale, which is a pork and beef mixture with the red chili inside it, and obviously the masa that's obviously bought local. So that's very important to us that we shop local to those individuals that support us. So we support them. And then you also have your chile relleno, which you know we buy those fresh daily, and then we make them here from scratch as well. So hopefully, if individuals, it is a season. Tamales are obviously on sale, and we have made, I think just past few weeks, we've made over 27 dozen. Wow. And continuing to make more as the season progresses, and we'll be cranking out of them from here all the way through the New Year's.
Well, Diego, you had me at tamal, and you had me at green chile. So with that, folks, we're gonna get ready, and we're gonna give you guys a tour of all the wonderful dishes available here at Fuego Bar and Grill.
Welcome to Fuego. Welcome to the Taste of Tolleson, folks. If you ever come into Fuego and you have just a few minutes of your time to come on out and enjoy some of our eats, I would recommend the mini app. The mini app has 4 mini tacos, chimis, and flautas, and it's topped with an amazing jalapeno cream cheese and our freshly made guacamole. Amazing. So come on out if you have an opportunity to try that. Obviously, our chips and salsa. Can never go wrong with that. The red sauce is the sauce. And if you go back out, obviously our fajita, traditional fajita plate, amazing. It has the freshest ingredients of local grown bell peppers, onions, tomatoes, and the guacamole. Can't go wrong with that. And moving over to the season of tamales, as we talked about a little earlier in our past segment, the tamales are made fresh here every other week. And accompanying with that is our chile relleno, which is a fan favorite. This is a season for the tamales as well as the chile rellenos. Come and enjoy some of that. You'll love it. Moving on over to one of the house specialties is going to be our chimichanga, our shredded beef chimichanga, which is topped with the little guacamole and sour cream, accompanied with the rice and beans. Always a house favorite. And finally, last but not least, you have our taco and our enchilada. Our enchiladas are fabulous. Folks, if you love enchilada, our sauce will knock you off your feet. It is amazing. As well as our taco. Don't forget to have that Taco Tuesday, and we're here. Enjoy.
We're coming up to the end of our episode. It's been great. Fuego is one of my personal favorite establishments here in town. I want to take the time to not only thank Diego for being a wonderful host. I want to congratulate you on being a proprietor and doing what you do for our community. And I want to do a special shout out to all the staff here. Our personal favorite is Crystal. She's been one of our favorite servers. But truthfully, they're all really good people, and they really focus on probably delivering the best customer service that I've seen in a very long time. So we want to wish everybody, Diego and I, we want to wish everybody a happy holiday. Please be safe, love one another, and as always, good night, Tolleson. Salud.
Salud.